Good day, folks. Welcome back to our channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching. It is Wednesday, August 31st today, aka my birthday. I'm turning 43 years old. But anyway, you will be seeing this video on Sunday because that is the date that I usually release. No sketches this time, a very short video. I am completely out of time. I drove back to Miami late last night from Cape Canaveral in Central Florida, where I spent a few days waiting for the launch of Artemis 1, the moon rocket, but that never happened. It was postponed to this weekend, so tomorrow morning, bright and early, I have to drive back up. That leaves me only one day in Miami to film this video, so let's jump into it right away. I want to introduce you guys and myself, because I really don't know this gun at all, to the Roscoe 50 caliber revolver by First Strike. We'll have a deep look at it. We'll shoot it. We'll go through a chronograph. We'll shoot some of my usual targets to see how it performs, and we'll have a bit of an in-depth look into this gun. So let's jump right into it. But before we dive into the Roscoe, let me give you a little teaser of what I'm planning for next week. These are very awesome, unique projectiles that were sent to me for test. They were actually suggested to me by many of you. They are made in Italy by a company called Kodo. Look at that. They use real bullets to make these 50 caliber slugs. These are 9mm bullets. And then look at these guys here, these 68 caliber for the HDR 68. I cannot wait to test these against our mannequin. Anyway, this is coming up next week. Make sure you click on that bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss it. Back to our Roscoe. So in order to give it a good thorough test, I thought we'd try different types of projectiles. We have our 50 caliber rubber balls. I want to try some 50 caliber rubber steel balls by the same company, some Devastators, and why not some heavy duty steel balls. So upon ordering this gun, I called up the store and asked them to insert the high impact valve directly for me. This gun comes with two valves, a low impact for paintball playing, and a high impact valve for more of an Airgun Alley type of purpose. All right, guys, let's open this up. Et voila, here we have our Roscoe 50 caliber revolver. First thing you realize or you notice is how heavy this thing is. And why is that? Is because all this is made out of metal, and it's heavy. I mean, compared to the HDR 50 or even the HDR 68, this is a hell of a lot heavier. It is a dual action gun and a break action, which we have to find out where the... I just literally opened this, guys, so you have to bear with me a second. There should be, there we go. It is a break action gun, and the cool thing compared to the HDR 50 is that this one you can load directly from here. You don't have to necessarily remove the drum, although you can if you want to. So as I said, I asked the store to switch the valve for me. This is the original one. From the video reviews I saw, it is quite low powered. Obviously made for paintball games, while again mine was switched to a higher power valve. We're gonna see what that means soon with our chronograph tests. What else comes in the box? We have an accessory box here. Let's see, let's open it up. All right, well, we have an extra drum, and that's it, and our guide manual. All right, let's load the slugs and the CO2 to see how that works out. The CO2 actually is very similar, the loading of the CO2 is very similar to the Crosman Vigilante, for those of you who know that revolver. I actually like the feeling of these drums. They feel a lot more solid than the HDR 50. Very, very tight. They fit very tight. Both the rubber balls and the Devastators. So yeah, can't wait to try them out. Let's go for it. All right, let's start with our chrono test. We'll start with our lightest projectiles. These 50 caliber rubber balls. They are about 1.5 grams. Okay, so this revolver is a 6-shooter, and I shot 3 rounds, so a total of 18 shots. As you saw, we started at around 300 feet per second, and then it maintained a lot around 200 feet per second. And the final shots, as you can see, they went down to 120 feet per second. Again, I shot 3 rounds, so with a high valve, that's pretty much the most it can handle. That's funny, there's no penetration. There's a little hole right here, a little denting, but really no penetration. I mean, not to be surprised, these are very, very lightweight rubber balls. Let's try now the rubber steel balls. These, by the way, weigh slightly over 2.5 grams. Wow, I already can hear a lot of you guys laughing at me for buying this gun. Nothing else to add. Wow, brand new CO2. Super slow. Last shot was 78 feet per second. Yes, a rubber band will probably go faster, fly faster. And it seems like maybe one penetrated, or not even. It just made a little hole. All right, just for laughs, let's try these steel balls, which weigh 8 grams and don't fit. Oh, look at that, they don't even fit. Wow. Well, guys, I bought this gun so you guys don't have to. Nothing, they don't fit. Well, guys, here are our usual Airgun Alley targets that unfortunately we are not going to shoot with this Roscoe revolver. It did not even penetrate any of the water jugs, so obviously I don't expect to do any damage on the fruits I have in front of me. Guys, I honestly think that I bought this gun really so you guys don't have to. Horrible first impression. You guys saw the chrono numbers. Again, no penetration in the plastic water jugs. Maybe it's good for paintballing. Even that, I mean, it's so heavy. I mean, I don't even seeing it being fun in the field, given its massive weight. Too bad. I really was hoping to have a backup gun to the HDR 50, which, by the way, still has the pellet stuck into it. But I mean, this is not even worth as a backup to me. unfortunately. Oh, what a week, guys. It's actually been a hard period for a lot of air gunners now that I think about it, which brings me to wishing Rune Rebel all the best. I saw he was in the hospital just the other day. I hope, Rune, I hope you're home now and that you're doing a lot better, buddy. I wish you really all the best. You know, get home, get strong. We need you. We need your videos, and it's also been a tough batch for Troy from Troy's Toys, who's been modifying my guns and many of your guns as well. He's going through a hard patch, so in fact that brings me to tell you to kind of hold on a second if you're waiting on him for your gun to be modified. I know he'll get back to it as soon as he can. Just again, he needs a few a little longer. Also, Mad Dog had some very bad news recently, so it's just a rough patch for for a lot of the air gunners right now. Anyway, enough with the negativity. Guys, I know that a lot of you come to my channel for the spectacle, so I will not leave you without it. Again, we have all these targets, and I decided to shoot them with my favorite right here, the HDB 68, tuned up to 30 or 40 joules, again by Troy's Toys. And that's it. I will obliterate these fruits, and then we'll just call it a day.